Smile, it's going live.
Live.
You're now live. Shalom, everybody. And Facebook is going live. 3, 2, 1, everybody smile. Okay, I think we got a thumbnail. And we are live. Hello, Stacy and Ashley. And someone else, so we don't know who that is. Facebook is also going to get started, okay? We're going to start with a special song that we sing to say goodbye to the Shabbos. It's in Yiddish. And we all sing it together. Kids, ready?
Yitzchak von Yaakov, Lashitz deine Kinder von deinem Himmel schenken und schenk mir mein Bracha und Rufus mein Mazel, als lichtig so brennen in der ganzen Welt. Atachinatanu lemagotinu sefa, lamdeinu lasais chukeirutzainecha, atadudinaya leikeinu, enkoidesh lecha, Einar lechashach, Yisrael lo amin, Ashvi l'sheishes ve'amasa, Avinu malkeinu achel aleinu, Hayamim ha'adim, Kaseinu l'shalem, Chasuchim mikol ferein, Nukim mikol amayim, Nukim v'yirsecha, Gutva, Gutva, Gutva,
So that song was something to mark the differentiation between Shabbat and the holiness of Shabbos and the mundane of the week. So before you really do anything to light a candle even, or to do any labor, at the end of Shabbos, I think so, 2 weeks, you're supposed to say something which demarcates, separates between Shabbos, the holiness, and the weekday.
Check it out.
Killa, I want to tell you a quick story. Killa, quick story. Who knows who Alexander the Great is? Etty, join me over here. Alexander the Great, we just learned about him. We had a little Torah class here with the kids. What? Oh, so we just learned about Alexander the Great in Ethics of the Fathers. You're supposed to learn Ethics of the Fathers every week from now until Shavuot, 6 weeks for 6 chapters. And Alexander the Great conquered the whole world, kids. He lived exactly 1,000 years after the Jews came out of Egypt. It was 312 BCE when he came to Jerusalem. And you know why he came to Jerusalem? You know what he was planning on doing? You know what he was planning to do to Jerusalem? What was he going to do in Yerushalayim? He was planning on destroying Jerusalem. And when he approached with his army, approached Yerushalayim, Jerusalem, the holy city, as he approached, the high priest, whose name was Shimon HaTzadik, came out towards him with the Jewish people, with the priest behind him. And the 2 leaders, Alexander the Great, leading the Greek army, and Shimon HaTzadik, the high priest, leading the Jewish priests, met up just as the dawn was breaking. And you know what happened to Alexander the Great when he saw Shimon HaTzadik? You know what he did? He went off of his horse and he bowed down, flat on the ground to the high priest. Now, how do you think the Greek soldiers took that to see their king, who, by the way, was only 19 years old? He was 19 years old at the time. He was a very ambitious young man and very capable young man. When Alexander the Great got off his horse and he bowed down, nobody could believe it. They were like, what are you doing? Why are you bowing down to this rabbi priest? And Alexander the Great explained. He says, every time before I go to war, careful kids, careful. Every time before I go to war, the night before, I have a dream. And in the dream, an angel comes to me in the dream and he tells me that I'm going to win the war tomorrow. He blesses me. And that angel, I see him right here in front of me. It's Shimon HaTzadik. It's this holy man. I finally met the angel, my guardian angel. Now, so obviously he said he's not going to destroy Jerusalem because of that. But you know what he said? All that he wants is just that they should put an idol of him in the holy temple in Jerusalem. Do you think the Jews would agree to that?
No.
Nope, they did not agree. But Shimon HaTzadik negotiated a deal, a compromise. He said instead of putting an idol of you in the temple, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do something much better. Any boy that's born to our people in the next 12 months will be called Alexander. We'll make Alexander a Jewish name, and that way everybody for the rest of time will remember you. And do you know any people that are called Alexander?
Yeah.
Do you know any Jewish people called Alexander? Alex? Cousins, right? Remember Alex Axelrod, right? All these people are named after Alexander the Great, not because he was a Jewish hero, but because of the deal that Shimon HaTzadik made. Now, why am I telling this story? Because in today's Ethics of the Father's lesson, we learned that Shimon HaTzadik says the world stands on 3 pillars. What are those pillars? Are they money?
No.
No. Are they politics? No. What are the 3 things that the world stands on? Ala Torah, and on Avoda, which is prayer, and Gemilas Chasadim, which is acts of kindness. Today's Brit Gavis, yep. Shimon HaTzadik says the world stands on 3 pillars, on Torah, and on prayer, and on good deeds. If you have those three pillars in your life will be stable. But if you take away one of those 3 legs, your whole world will come crashing down. You need to have Torah, you need to have prayer, and you need to have good deeds. Shimon HaTzadik knows what he's talking about. Even ask Alexander the Great, and he will confirm that. And with that, friends, we welcome you to join us here with our lighting. With our lighting of the candles. I would like to welcome all our friends. So many nice friends we have here. Almost. You can speak.
Hi, Henny. Hi, Diana.
We'll do one more afterwards, okay?
Hi, Judy and
Thank you,
Stuart and Daniel, Michelle,
So many nice friends we have joining us in our house, in our kitchen.
Graciela.
Etty, remember, there's a tradition that the height you hold your candle is the height that your groom will be. We're not sure if it's above my son or not. Do you want him that tall?
Yeah.
That tall?
I want him 6 feet.
Oh, same as me? Hello.
Well, we don't know how tall you're going to
Okay.
be.
Let's do Havdalah, everybody. Ready? We're going to separate the holiness of Shabbos from the mundane of the week with the wine. Etty, don't go crazy. Etty. We're going to separate the holiness of Shabbos with the mundane of the week. The wine represents that separation, just like Kiddush separates at the beginning of Shabbos with wine. So do we separate the holiness from the mundane with the wine at the end of Shabbos. And that's why the meaning of the word Havdalah means to separate. Okay, ready? Can you join me? La 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 Turn the screen on. Yeshua Yisesa Ubeshem Adina Yakra Saberi Meranan La 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 At the end of the Havdalah, friends, what we do is we take the wine that was blessed for the Havdalah, we dip it in, we pour out the candle, which is all part of the mitzvah, and then we dip our fingertips in it, put it on our eyes, so we should see holiness this week, good things. We put it on our temples, so we should think good things this week. We put it in our pockets, so we should make a lot of money this week. We know we all need that, right? God willing, we should all be successful. One more thing I want to say to you, everybody, to our kids, to our friends, is that, what do I want to say? Oh, it is the counting of the Omer. Tonight is the counting of the Omer, and we've got the countdown to Shavuos, which is in less than 7 weeks now. We're up to, last night, I think, was 9, right? Last night was 9 to the Omer. So let's do it together, everybody. You ready? With our friends on YouTube and Facebook. Last night was 9 days to the Omer, which means we can go ahead. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfiras ha'omer hayoim asara yamim shehei shavua echad u'shloisha yamim la'omer rachman hu yachzir lanu v'yach nisamik t'shukema b'nei Rav Yameinu amin salam. Each day of the Omer, we count, we sublimate a certain part of our character. Tonight's energy is Tiferes Shebigvura, it's beauty within strength, which means as we sublimate and sanctify the element of strength within our souls, we realize that there's an element of beauty, of compassion within strength. Sometimes not all strength is bad and not all strength is good. Sometimes you need a molding of the two, of strictness and kindness together, which is what forms compassion. Compassion within strength is the ability to exhibit compassion, sometimes to the deserving, sometimes to the undeserving, through the dilution of both energies of right and left, of strictness and kindness, forming the energy of compassion and being able to be strong in a way which is compassionate. It's a bit of a Kabbalistic concept, and that's the refinement of character which we're going through tonight. And with that, let's sing a good Tabach. Can I hear it? I'm sorry. Let's sing a good Tabach, which is another Yiddish song, a beautiful Yiddish song. It's a classic that basically bids farewell to the Shabbos. Let's do this together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's hit it. Oh yeah, good Tabach mit Bracha, Yeshua, Yisrael, Yisrael, Shabbos, Bagmeiten, on Greiten, Astote, Gorshay, Yentis, Nitima, Kasid, Gorafra, Shishvetim, Bernat, Alechayim, Ermach, Nadigan, Yosefrieden, Eslet, Shoitina, Verbrach, Freitig, Tunat, Gerichtig, Yakumen, Zernem, Shabbos, Nitoire, und Stille, Bisa, Rente, Zerpoire, Gewenne, jetzt kommt die Hanna, zurück zu der Welt, und darf wir ja kommen bei Kommen, als das Zeit geht, und wir bestellen, Zira, Zira, wir wollen alle ab in der Shavuot, wir wollen der Pfarrer geben uns Fahrt, und machen heilig, als was ist ledig zu machen, mit dem kleinen Welt, Adira Yisrael, heilige Zelt,
Die Shabbos, die geht,
und wir stehen greit,
was
wenn da und Freilacher heit.
der Shabbos.
Put sing on shame, sei greis und sei klein.
Die Kappes wird bei jedem Streng.
Anna Yeshrebu, Anna Yeneshames, kommt zu gehen, die Rabes davon mit Vertrags. Kum Shabbos, Kodesh bis zum Alabas, wie am Kalem, also, Yenamal, die Freude. Gefühle kommen, Tag vielen, dann viele von ihnen mitten gehen. Es kann jeder gehen, funden, die Chochme funden, euch der Vashem, bringt auch mit dem.
Der Feind der Shabbos geht ab, lass dir nicht stoppen,
Liebe geht noch naht lechesha. Nirasun amalim kargodaim, sozuner velave malka. So gehen David Meshicha. Salah, es kommt schon wie schon, Elio wird uns sagen, Mashiach ist da. Sagen wir, Mashiach ist da. Sein Shabbos ist fein, gießt mir rein, auf everybody. Thank you for joining us. We've got Ron Collins here with us on YouTube. Who else do we have on Facebook? What's going on over here? We've got, let's see, Moshe Wallach. Wow, Yomar Lima. John Berkowitz. Patty Walshine. Patty Walshine, isn't she from the gym, right? It's nice. Joe Fanara. Abram Rappaport from New Jersey. Brandon, shalom. Tanya Levine is joining us. The Dubanskis, shalom, shalom. And Dan Gicher, Mendy Mangel from Cherry Hill, Chabad. Our friend Diana and Hanny again. Judy Schuster, Stu Klein. Wonderful. Graciela, Ira, Michelle. Great to see everybody. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody. Shavua Tov, Hanny. Ezra, hope you guys are doing well. Over and out, everybody. Thank you very much. Let's make it a beautiful, meaningful week. And we hope to see everybody soon in good health. Shalom, shalom.
Can you play with the song now?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Ashley and Elaine and Ron. Shavua Tov to you on YouTube. Thank you very much.